Okay, so we will start with TRX exercises for the legs. One of the basic ones is the jumps for the quads. On your toes, you sit back like a squat almost, up to here. You don't go all the way back here. Okay, that's the mistake a lot of people do. And you sit about 90 degrees, a little bit below. If you want to do it more difficult, you can do jumps. Okay? Or, if you're more advanced, you can do one leg at a time. That's even more difficult. You switch legs. The other leg is just following along like a sprinter start. Whoop! Okay? So these are for the quads. If we want, we can also do lunges with the TRX. Lunge. Or you can be doing one first, 10 reps, and then switch leg. You can also do pistol squat, which is more difficult. You help with the TRX, so it's much easier than a normal pistol squat. You actually have your leg right underneath the TRX, so go like that, and then move back up, one leg at a time. If we want to do for the hamstrings, this part, put the legs here, lift my legs, and I move up. When I have closed knees, it works the one side of the inside and the inside here. Okay? The hips are up. They're not touching. If I open a little bit, it works more the outer part of the hamstrings because it has two heads. So that's that. You can also do here glutes. So if I push here and I do like that, I lift my, it works the glutes more. But these are all difficult, more difficult exercises. Another one that comes to mind, that's very good, but also advanced, is you put on single TRX, and you're careful. You put both feet inside, I mean one foot inside both of these, and you do what's called a Bulgarian squat, which is you lower and you lift. Lower and lift. You have to be harmonized with your movement so you don't lose your balance. If you lose your balance, you can have a chair right in front and you can slowly touch the chair when you're ready to fall. If you get more advanced, if you're an athlete, you can do jumps. So that's one more exercise for the calves. You can do on both TRX, just like we were doing the jumps, but instead of bending the knees, now you can just only work the calves. If you want to do it more difficult, you can do one calf at a time. So you see? Okay. These are the most basic ones. There's more, maybe we can do another video for more advanced. But these you can do for legs. Okay, for chest exercises, the basic ones are the chest press with the TRX right on the side of your neck, your hands closed like that. I dip down. When I extend my chest and I stretch it out, I push and I breathe out. Breathe in, go slow down, feel the stretch, and then push out. The body is on a straight line. I use my abs to hold the body so it doesn't rock back and forth. I don't do this, okay? I don't do this. That will rub my hands, it will hurt my hands. And I don't do too far up because this will hurt my shoulders, okay? The next exercise is chest flies, which now we're using a much wider stance on the hands. We don't have them all the way out, but we have a little bend, the elbows. I use again straight body, I stretch, and I push, having the arms straight still, until I get to this position. Okay, and if I want to make it more difficult, I'll go down like that. Stretch, and here, up to here. You don't have to go all the way down, close them, because it doesn't put any pressure on the. So you go from here to here, small motion, and finally the dips, which is a very good exercise. We can do. You have to be careful a little bit so it doesn't rub on your hands. And basically, you take this position underneath the TRX. You help with your feet a little bit. You dip down and you pull up. This again, you have to be careful where the carabiner is, so it doesn't hurt your hands. But these are the basic ones. You can always do push-ups as a basic exercise, but you can do like power push-ups. So instead of doing push-ups on the floor, you can have your feet in the TRX, and you can do push-ups like that. This way you engage your abs a lot too. You can also do one ab, one push-up. It's called atomic push-up. You see? I dip, and as I move up, I move my knees inside the chest. Okay, this is for chest. Okay, we go on with back exercises for TRX. The very first basic one is pulling your body on a straight line down to below the chest, right below to the chest and the side. My hands are facing down, my palms are facing down as I'm all the way stretched. I'm not like this. I don't rock back and forth. I keep straight my body, and my palms, as I push, this change facing each other. And again I reverse. Just breathe out. I try to pull with my back, not with my arms. So I try to use this scapular. You see how before I even bend my arms, I have put my shoulders back and my chest out. So I can do like that. If I change now the elbow position and I make it perpendicular to my body, high, I work on the upper part of the back. The previous one was working the middle part of the back. So I do this. I keep my palms always facing down. And I pull with my elbows. Okay? I can also do closed. Like that. That works a little bit different. It works more the traps. The first one that I did was working this part. The second one works more this part. You can also do a combination, which is a T. Pull your hands like this. You pull your body with your hands straight. Do it again. T. I can do a Y. I can do an I. Y. T. You can do them one at a time, or you combine them like that. You can also do one arm row, which works a lot the abs too, because I don't let my body swing like this. I try to stabilize by going like this. So now I'm working this side of the abs to keep steady. And I switch arms. If you want to do some pull-ups and you don't have a pull-up bar, then what you need to do is basically move this up a lot. and you can go underneath. And you can pretend this is a pull-up bar, and you can basically put it a little bit higher. You can lift your body. This is easier for someone who cannot do pull-ups on his own. See how I switch my palms? I start this way and I slowly switch all the way to the chest. And that's the basic ones for back. Okay, so now we go on to shoulders, biceps, triceps. For shoulders, the best, for front shoulders, the best exercise in the TRX, and the only one basically, is you keep your body like this and you push backwards. You fall like this, you push backwards. If you look at me from the side, it's better to see how my body progresses. I go like here, and then I slowly push backwards. So this is one, it works for shoulders and the upper back. For biceps, we do, the basic one is hold it like this, palms facing up, elbows stay there, and I pull with my body close until the hands go on the side of the ears, and I slowly drop back down. So these are the basic arm curls you can do. You exhale, coming up, and you relax a little bit there and go again. There's also another bicep exercise, which is basically, I call it the gorilla because it's like a gorilla hitting his chest like this. That way you can remember it. You have your palms facing each other now instead of like this. And I use my elbows, I still my elbows there. I don't pull my elbows back. And I pull my hands to my body like so. See, my hands are close together and I hit my chest. This works my arms again. One more time. On the side. It's a little different than the previous one, bringing it back out. For triceps, the basic one and the best exercise is tricep extensions. Again, you make it more easy or difficult by moving this way, front, more easy, back, more difficult. I use my TRX, I hold it like this together, and I drop down with straight body, I don't fall in, and I move back out. I flex my stomach when I go in, and I breathe out as I go out. The only thing that works is this elbow flexion. You can even do it with one hand if you're stronger and you want to isolate. You can do like this, you can see. So this stays the same direction, except I move this one hand. You can do the same one hand biceps, of course, too, like before. For triceps, the other exercise is this. You put your palms facing up. It's more advanced, I have to say. I keep like this, and I keep my elbows close to my back, and I use the triceps to pull my body up. The more up I go, the more difficult it gets. So, because the triceps has three heads, just like it's called triceps, with this one we work the inside. The previous one works the outside head. And finally, you can do some dips. Again, you have to be careful for your arms, but for triceps, for example, you can do like this. This work more the triceps. And this is for arms and shoulders.